Hey, Dr. John here again, and you remember from our last little video we were talking about the yang-yin, yin-yang continuum from physical, mental to physical, okay? Gotta have balance. Believe me, I trained at a toxic level for years, and I woke up. So I'm presenting this to you so that you can just let this germinate in your mind as well. Hopefully you'll act on it. So here's the deal. I've been telling you I'm going to shoot a video. There it is. It's going to relate to this drawing, okay? Here it is. In Tai Chi, we're looking to build energy and move energy. That's what we do. In our life, if we don't move, we're goners, okay? Motion is life. It's been our motto since 1980, okay? Here's what we're going to work on. Something that's very gentle. Everyone can do it, okay? And it's going to build energy. Nothing better to build your core and your pelvic floor, simply from a physical standpoint, is with this gentle breathing technique I'm going to explain to you and demonstrate for you. It's called Qigong, and there's many forms of it. Anytime you move, there's Qigong. It just depends whether there's a more yang, physical point side to it, or more yin, mental, or a blending of both. There's always elements in both, remember what we talked about. Okay, so that area we're talking about that we need to build energy in, it's called your lower dantian. It's the battery for your lower body. It's between your belly button and your pubic bone. It's about 6 inches inside. I picture it being like a softball or larger size area of just energy between your pubic bone and your pelvic pubic umbilical area, your belly button. So picture your lower dantian. It's the battery for your lower body. Here's how breathing works this whole thing. When you inhale, your diaphragm drops. Diaphragm is that muscular, that muscle that creates, also known as the respiratory bellows. The diaphragm drops. And when it drops, that is a yin action, okay? Coming in, the yin action. When the diaphragm drops, the belly should push out, the tissues in your lower back should push out, your pelvic floor should drop. And while you're inhaling, that the diaphragm's dropping, this is a yang action below the diaphragm, okay? And as you're inhaling, and this is going on, you're spooling energy around the dantian. Picture spooling energy around the lower dantian. It's energy that you're going to spool off on inhalation. So you're building energy on the inhale. Then you exhale. Inhale, belly comes out as the diaphragm drops. Pelvic floor drops. Exhale. Diaphragm raises, belly comes in, pelvic floor rises. You have to envision this and feel it. It's actually happening. So, inhalation, diaphragm drops. Yin action above the diaphragm, yang action below, spooling the energy. Okay. Exhalation, what happens? Diaphragm raises. This then becomes a yang action as you exhale. And this below the diaphragm becomes yin. And as you exhale, that energy spools around the diaphragm but spins off and goes underneath your pelvic floor, up your spinal cord, out a point here in your lower neck, out your arms. That's what you want to focus on. So you're inhaling, spooling the energy, exhaling, moving it. Inhaling, diaphragm drops, belly goes out, pelvic floor lowers, exhale. Diaphragm raises, belly comes in, pelvic floor rises. Move the energy around the bottom of your body, up your spinal cord, out your hands. That's called 2 gates training. You do this for about 10 breaths every day. And when you're done, you'll feel the energy in your hands, and you must shake it out when you're done. So you're going to do like 10 breaths. You're going to inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So you can see there's physical elements involved. As I go on with successive breaths, I'm going to move my arms in a lesser range of motion. Still activating my breathing, but my arms aren't going to move as much. So it's becoming more mental. And after about 10 or 15 breaths, I don't move my arms at all. it goes even to more of a mental realm. It's still always somewhat physical though. And then shake out the arms. So, inhalation, diaphragm drops, yin action. Above the diaphragm. Below the diaphragm as it drops, as you inhale, belly comes out, pelvic floor drops. That's a yang action. You're building and spooling the energy around your lower dantian. When you exhale, above the diaphragm is a yang action as you exhale and expel the air. As your diaphragm raises, and below the diaphragm, that is a yin action. The belly comes in, the diaphragm raises. You're moving the energy around your lower body, around your pelvic floor, up your spine and out your arms. That's what you're visualizing. If you can do this 10 to 15 times a day in your life, you will see an increase in energy, an increase in vitality, and you will have a strong, strong, strong core and pelvic floor. I guarantee you. Have a great day.